What have you guys done to me? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I've been analyzing Tool videos since I've become a newer fan, and no wonder why you've been recommending this tune. Have you seen the meme of that guy faking to jump? That's how I feel trying to wrap my brain around Pneuma. What's up? I'm Andrew Freed from Bass Freedom, and I've already broken down Schism, 46 and 2, The Pot, and Lateralis. It's all so freaking good. But for some reason, I asked you guys to give me something that I could really dig my teeth into, and you didn't disappoint. Pneuma was from Tool's Fear Inoculum album, released in 2019. Are you ready? Let's go. And as always, beastly bassist Justin Chancellor is laying it down, though in my opinion, drummer Carey steals the show. Let's go. Just got 3 chords here. Minor. Tool is always a minor key. What Carey's doing is actually really impressive. Sounds like a weird drum though. What type of drum is that? So we're in 4/4 with fermatas, which is like brief breaks. I guess it could be different than 4 because we have those pauses. So there's a very intro, like calm before the storm type of vibe. No bass yet. Ooh, major there? Yeah. The bass has a delay on it. You hear those notes, but he's just picking it once. There's one. It's so weird, so great. There's one. This is gonna be my most crazy breakdown yet. So ask yourself, do you feel a slower pulse? Like, or do you feel it in groupings? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Everyone's different. There's definitely a lot of groups of 3s and 2s. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, now it's really time for me to study this, and this is what I got. Justin's bass line. He's using a delay pedal, and it's set to matching the song's tempo, meaning each bass note is echoing in time with the beat. The delay essentially lets Justin play against himself, and it creates these overlapping notes that form another layer of rhythm. The pluck note has a duration of 2/8 notes, and the delayed note has a duration of 1/8 note. Watch just the picking hand. Technically simple to play, it's just not easy to count. As for the theory, every Tool video I've done, literally, is this the 5th one, has been in D minor. This one is no different. Justin's bass line is a haunting bass riff that uses all the notes from the D natural minor scale. He's droning the D, which means he's just continuously playing this lower note every time, and he's just playing other notes from the scale. When you combine this with the delay, it really helps cast off that never-ending, where are we going type of vibe. It starts off as a power chord, and then these are the intervals from the scale that it goes to. By the way, if you're digging this intense breakdown, please give it a like. It really helps grow the channel. I appreciate you. If you learned anything else, consider subscribing. That's a really, really helpful way for me to have the motivation to keep providing these breakdowns for you. We're gonna count all the ways that I hear and that I've seen. Then I'll tell you my favorite way to count it and how to make it easier. Understand that everyone interprets rhythm differently. That's why there's gonna be so many options for this crazy riff. Let's focus on the main riff. There is some variation in there, but let's talk all about just the main 33/8 riff. Yes, technically this riff is in 33/8. That's the total number of beats we have to this main riff. No one would literally count to that if you're playing this, but you gotta know where the beginning and end are. 33 beats. So the bass actually throws everything off. When you first hear it, you think it's beat 1, but it's actually a pickup. Let me show you where 1 is. 1. So your brain, of course, you hear the first note, you think it's 1. It's not. Once you realize the groupings of all this, the bass throws it off. But since we know that's where beat 1 is, the drums help us out too. Yeah. Thank you, drums, for giving us beat 1. So break it down this 33. First, I want to mention the most popular way and definitely something I can hear. So it makes sense to subdivide this 33, which is taking a time signature and just breaking it down into smaller groupings or measures. And we can break it down to a measure of 6/8, 6/8, and 5/8, then 6/8, 5/8, and 5/8. If you add this up, this makes a count of 12/8, 11/8, and 10/8. But the accents to the bass line, especially with the drummers hitting with the bass line, don't always land on 1, which can really throw the ear off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. That's why the 6/6/5, 6/5/5 way is popular, because when we think 12, 11, and 10, it just doesn't always feel like it's in 3 measures of that. That accent really throws it off. Since we're taking this 33 and finding different ways to group it, there's a lot of ways, obviously. Let's keep talking about other ways that you can group this and that I hear. Again, groupings are just a broken down way to digest meter. You can keep going with subdivision. If we have a measure of 5/8, I can count it as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Those are groupings. I talk about hearing those accents. Many brains pick up what Carey is doing. So they're jarring. It feels like a new measure. And I'm a culprit of this. When we just counted with the 6s and 5s, that's clearly correct, but it's easy to get thrown off because we want beat 1 to be the strong beat. Let's just count in groups of 3s and 2s. We can do that for this entire song. Just know that everything is underlying from 33 to 12, 11, 10 to 6, 6, 5, it's all choice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. And instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I could totally count to 6. I could think of this as 6/8, a measure of 6/8. I could think of this as measures of 3/8. There's truly way too many ways to go about this, but I'm going to break it down, hopefully, which not only you understand, but then it's easier for you to feel. Or I could just place them all in the same measure. If I put beat 1 where each drum accent is, it would look like this. Meaning anytime you hear the bass and drums hit something strong, we're going to think of it as a new measure. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's a lot, right? I'm like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's actually not how I prefer to do this. But if you do know where there's a strong beat and it feels like a new measure, you could totally go about it that way. Technically there, I put 14 beats in a measure, but no one is going to choose to count it to 14. We're just showing where you can feel a 1, and you'd probably think 4 groups of 3 and then a 2. This is still a lot for me to digest, like think and play at the same time. I search for the natural way, but if I was to put a time signature on those 14 beats, it would actually be 9/8 and 5/8. But for me, I like to feel a steady pulse, something less overwhelming. So now it's time for my favorite way of naturally feeling this riff. Before that, take a look again at all the ways we can subdivide 33/8. It shows just the crazy ability we have with time signature. It's so much different than harmony or theory. It's just a different side of music that a lot of people aren't aware of. And that's why Tool is so amazing. I've never thought of a song like this before. All right, get ready to finally digest this. If I want to make this easier, don't want to count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's count it as a quarter note. Why I'm doing quotes is because it's not a quarter note, but check out how easy this is to count. The bass line has a delay on it, but Justin is technically playing to this pulse. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. So if you see me clapping there, it feels like a quarter note, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right there, I'm just counting to 4. I stopped it, but it's very digestible, right? Now it gets a little weird, but check out what I'm gonna do, then I'll explain it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. So this is really cool. What I'm doing is breaking the rules. So the quarter note that I was counting isn't really a quarter note. When we count like I just did, it's actually a dotted quarter note. Dotted quarter notes last 3/8 notes. We've been counting in 1, 2, 3s the whole video so far. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So when I said quarter notes, many people who may not know rhythm should understand that that isn't actually correct, but it makes it easier to count this way. Those groups of 3s can be counted as a dotted quarter note. I'm just gonna label it 1, 2, 3, 4. It makes it a little easier on us because I'm just counting less. A lot of people who don't have the ability to concept time might naturally gravitate towards this way. So if I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, if you heard no context, you would think that's just a quarter note. But when you have a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I count this way, it's called a dotted quarter note pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm just gonna count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which way does your brain like? Do you like to count it kind of slower, like me, feeling what the bassist is doing? Bum, ba, dun, ba, dun, ba, dun. Or maybe like a drummer with the 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does this make sense to you? Let me know. I'm gonna keep going with trying to understand the slower pulse more for those who may not understand dotted quarter notes, but just think of the dotted quarter note as a longer pulse. So we'll call it long, and then the other beats as a short pulse. We can actually think of this rhythm, this whole line, as just 2 units. As I said, groups of 3s, groups of 2s, or a longer beat, a shorter beat. So if I just counted long, long, short, it would be like this. Long, 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 short, long, 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 short, long, short, long, long, long. But it's not technically correct. That's okay. People, if you want to say like, oh, that's incorrect, I don't actually care because I feel it. If I went on stage right now and can play this, that's all that matters, right? Let's keep building so you understand. The longer beats are groups of 3, but I prefer to count it as 1. And the shorter beats are your groups of 2, and that will interrupt the consistent pulse. So the beginning part of the measure feels nice, and that's why I paused it, because Tool throws off, when you put in 3s and 2s, it starts to get odd, and that's what this is. It's in 33/8, for Christ's sake. Now for 5, we're gonna count it a little shorter. So if this is a quarter note, or 3s, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that 5 is going to be the equivalent of 2/8 notes, or a quarter note, or a short beat. don't have to know anything about music to be able to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. I don't know if I've just listened to this too much, but doesn't that make more sense? Counting those fours is nice and even, everything's nice and dreamy and perfect, then that 5 is weird, but then it repeats. The end of the measure is weird though, because it does throw in that little grouping, the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, or the long, short. It is weird, but if you look here, we got all the long shorts, or the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or the groupings. I put it all together, screenshot it, you count it, try it yourself, and let me know which way resonates the best with you. So that's how I count this rhythm or feel this rhythm. I try to simplify it as much as I can. Some prefer grouping, some prefer a concrete pulse. There's no rules. With time signatures, you can place these groupings and rearrange it in so many ways. Look at this, what I created for you. I mean, this just shows how many different ways you can create it. You know, whether you're feeling eighth notes or whether you're feeling quarter notes, it's just unbelievable. At this point, it's like math, but I don't like to think of it as fractions or math, especially when there's a feeling part to it. Shout out to my boy Pete. I was texting him. He's a drummer. He helped me really vocalize what I was naturally feeling. And drummers think differently from other musicians. So thanks, dude. Let me know what you guys are feeling as well. And that's the last dimensioning of math. I don't like math. Maybe you do, but rhythm for me isn't mathematical, it's a feel. Are you a bass player and wanting to dig into odd time signatures, but you don't know where to start? You need Bass Freedom. It's a comprehensive journey featuring over 400 lessons organized into 11 structured levels. Each level builds on the last, so you'll know exactly what to work on next. Through these courses, I will help you evolve to a confident player, understanding the fretboard, think less when playing, develop a better ear, and develop a solid foundation of theory. Are you ready to start understanding the why? Really exciting news. There's now multiple ways you can get started on your Bass Freedom journey. I want to show you one more way for this main riff, and then your brain needs a break. We'll move on. But look at this. 7/4 and 5/8. What the heck is that? It's a curveball, right? When you put a true quarter note pulse behind all the groupings, this is the time signature that we're counting. In my opinion, this is the best way to transcribe, and it's easier to write on paper this way for the bass line. 7/4's eighth notes would be 14 eighth notes. 14 plus 14 plus 5 equals 33. I just told you that I'm not going to do math, and here I am adding. But we do have 33 eighths still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. So weird to feel the interplay, right? That is your normal quarter note. That's not a dotted quarter note. So that would be tough for some to count like that. But on paper, writing it out, it's actually nice. If I was doing rhythmic notation or bass clef, again, it's really hard to count that way. If I were a drummer, I would prefer to count it the 6-6-5-6-5-5 way we talked about, because Carey's playing is way more rhythmic than the bass line. Justin's playing this note with a delay, but his pulse is really just outlining that dotted quarter pulse. And you can clearly hear the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 with the drums, but you can count it in 7/2. It's just crazy. This has been the most wild breakdown I've ever done. I've spent way more time thinking than I have even playing my bass. It's just nuts. It's more rhythmic displacement and syncopation than polymeter, which is where you have 2 time signatures at once that land in the same place. And at times that can happen. But what's so funny is it's an 11-minute song, and I've literally only talked about the first 2 minutes and 42 seconds. So let's talk about the variations. Sometimes just for a brief moment, it will depart from this 33, and we have this cool part that does this. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, back. And if you wanted to do that long, short way, counting the dotted quarter note pulse over that variation, it would be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, back. So cool. And the irony is I haven't spoken a lot about the guitar, which is completely adding a whole other layer to the bass and drums. Ooh, I really like vocals are really locked in with the bass player. We're finally in 4/4. Just feels so good. Yeah, man. Real heavy. Yeah, dude, this guy's quickly becoming one of my favorite drummers. Whew. Then we're back. All right, 4/4, thank God. We get to take advantage of drop D here, and it's just a heavy riff. There's nothing new. We get to all use the notes from D natural minor. Syncopated guitar. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Groupings. 1, 1, 1. So Justin's opened up the flanger there. No more delay. Man, try to focus on one at a time. You have the syncopated guitar. I can't keep up with Danny Carey. Justin's just holding down the main riff. Then those lyrics. This flesh, this guise, this mask. Man, this is. This dream. I say epic journey. What a journey every time. Really freaking crazy. Man, I haven't air drummed this much since I was at a Rush concert. Hinting at the intro again. You have that. Boom, boom, boom. What is that? AFD. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. It's AFFD. Ooh. 16th notes. Drums. Bass. Just the intro notes. F, D. Woo! Storm is back. What time is this? Oh my God. Man, I'm so happy right now. Woo! Then we're back. All right, check out that cool 16th note part. Just the intro notes, but we're building up to the heaviest part of the song. Weird time signatures. Here's what I've counted. So I'm counting eighth notes as 7, 5, 5, 7, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All notes still from our good old D minor. We're just rocking out. We're syncopated. We're out of time. This is just textbook Tool. I've studied them enough to know now where we have these parts. We got our crazy part that we're going to think about. We're going to spend 80% on. Then we got some sections that are calming, building up. And then we got our freaking heavy outro. They did this too in, what was it? Was it the pot, lateralis? They do it all the time. It's just absolutely insane. Then we're back, and as this fades out, I will happily say that this was the most epic Tool journey that I have been on. I have never sat down and thought more about a song in my life, that just all the different ways you could count it. And that's the beauty, I think, more rhythm is such a different world. Because the riff didn't do anything that crazy. It's just a little D natural minor riff. But by choosing to play it and count this way, it gave me one of the most pleasant musical experiences I've ever been on. And I got to share this with you guys. If you stuck with me to this point, thank you. And if you learned something from this, awesome. Because I definitely learned a lot from it. And I'm really curious which way you count it. Definitely let me know below. And again, I just cannot believe what a journey this has been. I can confidently say I don't think I've ever done a longer or more intense breakdown, and Tool is just a beast. I can't wait for the next one. What should the next one be? Subscribe. I appreciate you. Peace.